Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. So Gemini, this reading will be for you if you have any Gemini placements, if you're dealing with Gemini. All right, guys. So before I get into your reading quickly, to win an Oracle deck or Tarot deck, subscribe, like the video, watch to the end, and comment where your name and where you're watching from. Okay, guys. Good luck. I'll be pronouncing the winner sometime next week. Okay, guys. So let's get straight into your reading, guys. All right, let's get some angel numbers to start your reading. Gemini, please. Does Gemini need to know that's coming out? 444. I am protected. Okay, that's your angel number message for today. 444. Trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. Okay. And sometimes it doesn't make sense. I just want to say, I feel like many of you guys will understand this, and some of you guys are yet to understand this, but we're all on different stages of our journey. Okay, so that's why we're all here to help each other. So there's times, for example, where things may be slow in your life. When things are slower in your life, it's a great opportunity for you to take a step back and to really reevaluate. Okay, if you're feeling a certain type of way, say, for example, if you're feeling really anxious, if you're feeling really if you're feeling like you've got a lot of energy, you don't know where to put it towards, it's normally towards either bettering yourself, getting back to some unfinished projects. Okay, it's okay to say no, actually I can't make it, or whatever it is. Okay, so there's always a reason why something is happening in your life. It's just got to take a moment. Or if things are really fast, okay, also it's about balance. It's about balance. Okay, where you're putting your energy at that time. All right, guys, so let's use this deck since my hand's already on it. All right, so Gemini, what can you tell me about Gemini, please? Let's just say from now to the end of August. Yeah, from now to the end of August. Gemini, so you have 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Some of you guys are trying to save more money. Okay. The Hermit. Some of you guys are it's either where you're not doing so much spending or realizing that you've got to spend more. Some of you guys are actually saying no more, no, I can't make it, or no. Say, for example, if you've got kids or something like that, and they're saying, hey, can I have the new PlayStation, or can I have this new these new shoes, this jewelry, whatever, and you're like, actually no, we need to hold off at the moment. So whether it's you saying it to other people, but I feel like there's an importance to manage your finances at the moment. Okay, some of you guys aren't going out as much as you normally do. Some of you guys could be working from home as well. 5 of Pentacles, yeah, it's really picking up on your finances today, Gemini. Some of you guys, you're purposely trying to get your finances in order. Okay. 9 of Swords. Okay, so this seems like it's bothering some of you guys. Okay, so that's why I said what I said before. Is I've noticed when normally with my reading, some of you guys have noticed this, but the first thing that I say intuitively, it makes sense some point in the reading. It may not make sense straight away, but there's a need to really reevaluate what's going on around you, ingoings, outgoings, and stuff like that. Okay, it could be a simpler fact of, do you know what? I don't need my Spotify account. I don't need Netflix. I only watch it like once every few months or something like that. So it could be something like that. So I do get the strong need for you to cut back. Okay, there could be something coming up. That could be the reason. Let me ask why this is happening for you. The Queen of Swords, the Fool. Okay, so it's about being very spontaneous. Okay, so it could be you having a conversation with yourself, could be about Aries, doesn't have to be, but it's about being too spontaneous with your money. Okay, I guess it's kind of living in the moment. When I do reflect on the Geminis that I know, yes, you guys could be you guys can make money quite easily, but at the same time it's like kind of living in the moment. you know, sometimes. So I feel like it's could be about a trip as well that you've recently had or been thinking about. It could be also about certain business ventures that you've had in mind or invest in as well. Oh, I know what it is. I know what that's come out. For some of you guys as well, it's about really grasping what you have learned, because the Fool, you see the Fool, we all need the Fool's energy. The Fool, like literally that keeps us, a lot of us, going and optimistic. But at the same time, like the Fool will go through his journey. Typically the Fool is a man. All right, so the Fool will go through his journey, and regardless of what he's gone through, he's going to keep going, which is great. But also it's very important to keep in mind the lessons that you've learnt. Okay, and I feel like that's what you guys are experiencing right now. Okay, let's see what else is coming up for Gemini, please. What else is coming up for Gemini? Thank you. So we have the Queen of Cups. It's about this person that you love, or someone who loves you. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What about this person? The Judgment. Some of you guys want to... So it's either somebody wants a second chance with you, or you want a second chance with somebody. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's about... Oh, okay. There's something about wanting, whether it's coming from you or whether it's coming from somebody else in your energy, or cross-watcher, could be you, where somebody wants the opportunity to love you again, to give you a part of them again, or yeah, let's see, the Eight of Cups. But for some reason, some of you guys have had to walk away from that idea, or someone else has. Okay, so Gemini, this feels like you guys are going through... Okay, I haven't actually been keeping track of the retrogrades for some time and stuff like that, but I have been told by some of my lovely subscribers that it is there's a few retrogrades on. I'm not sure if it's over yet, but I feel like it could be in regards to that, okay? Especially in regards to love and your feelings and stuff like that. Some of you guys, there's a person here that's coming out in your reading. It could be a water sign, it could be an earth sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, okay. I really get that. But with the Five of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles, some of you guys have had to walk away, or someone had to walk away because someone felt broken. Somebody felt broken. I never get that from the Five of Pentacles, but how, obviously, for those who know the Five of Pentacles, I can show you there. Those people aren't in the best shape. Okay, financially, physically, probably spiritually. That is also spiritual poverty as well. There's a lot going on with you guys internally. Some of you guys are trying to find out like who you are now. Who you are now. Okay, I'm going to say this because I know everyone's going through something different, but I'm going to say this because I know there's something that people say a lot, and I've always heard this growing up. And when people say, I want to get back to the old me. I want to get back to the old me. On some occasions, yes, that's good for some people, but for the other group of people, that's actually, oh, that's why the Fool come out. That's actually not helpful. So going back to how you used to be, did that help like the situations that you got into and stuff like that? And that's funny because I mentioned that with the Fool, you know, like him kind of going through life saying, you know what, regardless of what's happened, I'm still going to continue on and whatever, and do this experience and that, put myself in this situation. But I did make a point of learning certain lessons. Some of you guys are trying to get back to the old you, and that's not what you're meant to be doing. That's not actually helpful to who you're meant to be. Okay, so say for example, if some of you guys were very social, or you had like you had loads of friends and stuff like that, but when you went home, you felt empty. You felt like, what was the point of that? Like, it was okay for those few hours or those few days or whatever, but now I feel empty. So it's not a thing of going back to who you used to be, getting that person back. It's actually a thing of finding out who you are now. So some of you guys are going through that transformation. All right. And that's why for some of you guys, things are slowing down for you to recreate yourself, to realign. Some of you guys need to take, some of you guys are taking more time to get to know who you are, what you like, what types of people that you'd like to be around, you know. It's interesting. Very, very interesting reading for you today. Definitely a puzzle, but I know I'll work it out by the end of this anyway. Let's All right, so what else can you tell me about Gemini, please? What's coming up? No, give me some advice for Gemini in regards to what they're experiencing. This group of Geminis, what they're experiencing. Some advice, please. The King of Wands. The Queen of Wands. This is about courage. This is about confidence. This is about belief in yourself. This is about, you know, bringing the best version of yourself, okay? Internally and externally. You know, dressing the part. You know, and also some of you guys, okay, for that to come out in advice, I feel like some of you guys may have lost some kind of confidence, or especially if you are trying to figure out who you are. Some of you guys, I'm sure it's called this. Some of you guys may have experienced imposter syndrome at some point. I don't want to like diagnose people, but if you look into it, it's a real thing. A lot of people go through that, especially when they find themselves in situations like, why am I here? Or why was I chosen? Or why has this happened for me and not this person? Or where? Okay, so the advice for you, Gemini, is to bring your best self forward. And how can you do that? Working on yourself, learning who you are now. So figuring out what you like. Because some of you guys may have loved ballet or football years ago, but it might not be your thing now. You might like tennis. You might like chess. You don't even know it yet. So I feel like it's something about you experiencing new things you need to make new memories, Gemini. It's about you making new memories and breaking up, not saying completely letting go of your old self. Of course not. No. But there's certain things that it's really important for you to make new memories and to experience new things. Okay, let's see. All right, let's continue. Actually, what I'll do, I'll put those cards away, and okay, I'll get one of those cards, one of the Soul Truth Self-Awareness deck. I do like this deck. Some of you guys have won this deck from me. I think I've given away 3 now. 3 of these, along with others. All right. Give me 2 messages. Okay. Do you know what? These creep me out. It creeps me out. One more, please, for Gemini. Okay, I'm going to do this one. Wow, Gemini. All right, here we go, guys. Listen. To whom am I comparing myself right now? What did I say throughout this reading? Some of you guys are trying to get back to your old self, and some of you guys are comparing yourself now to who you used to be. We're all meant to grow. That is our purpose. You know, when some people say, oh, I haven't changed and stuff like that, like if that person's genuinely happy, that's fine. But I feel like for something within you guys, you know that there's an area in your life. There's an area in your life where you feel like, no, it's kind of, how can I put it? it's you've hit a plateau where you feel like, okay, I need to do something different here. Okay, so let's see what it says. What are you able to see in another? What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. I said imposter syndrome. Nah, this is, do you know what? I love what I do. I just love it. Anyways, I said that. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Okay, and I was saying that some of you guys, it's there, it just needs to come out. Today's soul action is today, stop comparing and start creating. What did I say? Some of you guys need to create new memories. New memories, okay? Don't compare yourself to who you was back then, because you're not meant to be that person now. You've elevated. You've got to a different stage. Some of you guys have had kids. Some of you guys had a business. Some of you guys, you look completely different. You feel different. It's what it is. It's that next phase, next stage that you're going to. Love it. All right. And the second one, Gemini, is, am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Couldn't be more specific to what's come out in your reading today. So this is crazy. I don't think I've read this before, because these are fairly new cards. Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings, and that's so true. And that's literally what I've been feeling throughout the whole reading. All right, today's soul action. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart, take a breath, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. Out of all the cards that could have come out, I feel like that was very, very, that really went well. All right, let's see. What else can you tell me for Gemini, please? From now to the end of August. Okay, so I heard prison. Wait now, don't start. I'm gonna explain. So I heard prison, and I gave myself a moment to try to interpretate that. Some of you guys, you may want justice for a situation where you feel like something didn't go in your favor. All right, that's one group of Geminis. Second, some of you guys feel like a prisoner of your own mind. Okay. Also, third message, some of you guys need to understand you have the key to release yourself from that cell. You have the key. Oh, is it Rapunzel syndrome? I'm throwing out syndromes today. I don't know why, but I say what comes to me. I have to. It's literally what I do. I have to. Rapunzel syndrome. No one can save you. No one's meant to save you. We can be told things over and over again, all the best advice. It's only until we take it in and say, do you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. Okay. Some of you guys need to understand that you actually have the key. Someone else doesn't have the key to what you need or to be free from something. Whether it be a situation, whether it be what, okay. Some of you guys, that could be, I feel like for some of you guys, there could be a situation where you're trying to get out of a home, not so much mortgage, like it could be a lease, like a home for renting or something like that. Okay, where you want to leave. Okay. For some of you guys, it's a mental prison. that only you have the key to unlock, if you allow yourself. Okay. All right. Tell me about Gemini, please, from now till the end of August. Some of you guys are studying for medical school. I just heard practitioner, or you want to go back and study that. Or some of you guys feel like you should have changed your course or something like that. Practitioner. All right. Tell me about Geminis, please. The Chariot. The Six of Swords. There's a lot of forward movement now. I feel like some of you guys, you're making up your mind. Some of you guys, it could be travels. It could be a journey that you're going on, okay? Or a little trip somewhere. The Chariot and the Six of Swords. There's definitely forward movement. Those are two cards of forward movement, okay? It's like, I've made up my mind. Even if you go alone, even if it's a solo trip. Some of you guys, it's not a trip. Some of you guys, it's literally what I just said about you realizing that you have a key and this is you deciding to move forward. I just heard, I want to give them a taste of their own medicine. Some of you guys, somebody could have left you or just, when I say left you, I feel like somebody, let me say it like this. Somebody could have treated you a certain way where it triggered something within you. Maybe for some time you fell into that, into their game. And then you're like, hold up. And you remembered who you are, right? And then you said, you know what? I'm going to treat you how you treat me. See how you feel. And for some of you guys, that's moving on. That's moving on. Queen of Wands. Just come out again. The best revenge is doing better. The best revenge is being successful. And it's so true. It's so true. And sometimes it's not even a revenge thing. Sometimes, you know what's crazy as well? The reality is there will always be people who truly want you to do well. And some of you guys, this is what you could be experiencing with somebody where you're like, I really want the best for this person, but they don't want it for themselves, or at least not yet. They can't see what I see in them. Yeah. It's something big about a confidence boost as well. The best way to do that is truly believing in yourself. It's also letting go of what you've heard growing up. Like when you went to school, for example, or maybe through certain family members or ex-partners, oh, you're too short, you're too tall, you're so skinny, you're so fat, you're this, you're that. It's letting go of limitations that people have put on you. Okay, so that's why I got the prison message as well. So some of you guys, it's about breaking the shackles, okay? Releasing the shackles from you mentally and emotionally. Very deep message today, Gemini. Tell me more about them, please. The King of Cups. You're going to be in such a beautiful place in your life. Oh, very emotional. You're going to be at such a beautiful place in your life. You didn't even realize that was a destination. You wouldn't even realize there was the end of the rainbow. You wouldn't even realize there was this place in life on earth where you could experience this, feel this, see this, touch this. Your faith will be restored. Some of you guys are considering at some point changing career paths, changing jobs, okay? Going in a new direction in regards to that as well, especially if it's not aligning with who you are, how it makes you feel, because work is a very, very big part of our life, let alone our day, our week. Yeah, you know, somebody ain't happy with their job, you see it and you feel it, and it doesn't only affect that person, it affects people around them. And that's the truth. And you know what, even sometimes we put limitations, because I used to do that. Okay, quick story. I remember about 4 or 5 years ago, I was applying for like catering roles, and I was like, I'm like more than experienced. I've got like over a decade more, over a decade or more experience in that field, and I wasn't getting any response back. And I was thinking, I'm underselling myself. I've had these roles, even though I've had those roles before. I was overqualified for those roles. Some of you guys, stop underselling yourself, or doing something just because it's familiar. So many areas of your life, Gemini, there's going to be tweaks here and there. Okay, I know you guys will want to do it all at once. Don't do that, because you'll crash. Okay, take your time with it. Take time with yourself. You deserve to do it in a nice, a nice pace. Okay, it's like, for example, losing too much weight quickly is not good for anybody. Do you know what I mean? So it's the same thing with reconstructing yourself. Some of you guys could be doing surgery as well at some point, or contemplating it. Tell me more, please. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a new either a new job offer for those who are looking. And I do see some of you guys wanting to something to do with change work, or at least thinking about it. All right, let's get a last message, and I'll get some angel therapy messages to end the reading. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, no, Knight of Wands, the Death card. I'm going to say it again. Don't rush into something, because you will crash and burn. That's literally what I've just said. Now, for fellow tarot readers, people who, whether you read for yourself or whoever, or, you got a channel as well, like, you get it. Knight of Wands, yeah? They're very optimistic about starting something, but they're not always the best at completing something, okay? So be careful of throwing everything into all types of things, like the new job, trying to move, starting a family at the same time, doing this, helping this, like, don't do all that. Make sure I feel like, look, for you right now, if you're going through this, it's really about you right now. So it's really, really about you. Okay. It's funny that I said crash and burn, because, like, something, that's not lasting. This thing's not lasting, not completing something. So I would just say with that, it's almost like a little heads up. Just make sure that you're going at a pace that is good for you, okay? So I've been there, I've done it. I've tried to do like 3 new things at one time, and it's just like, it's very, very difficult, especially when it's something completely new. It takes up a lot of your, it takes a lot of time. It makes you very tired, like when you're learning, studying, it makes you very tired, because you're using different parts of your brain that you haven't used as much, So tell me more, please. 3 angel therapy messages for Gemini to close their reading up, please. If you haven't already, please press the like button, subscribe, comment your name and where you're watching from. Okay, guys, to win a tarot or oracle deck. We have cancel. That's not natural to me to say. I say cancel, but that's like, I sound so posh. Cancel, clear, delete. Okay, it says use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Remember when I was talking about the mental prison? Okay, only you have the key. Okay, and that's giving you a one of many ways to do that. And you know what? A lot of the time, a lot of you guys can be positive, and we all go through moments in our life, times in our life where we ain't feeling that positive, and we just need a little reminder, and that's as simple as it is. Okay, Archangel Michael. You're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. That's funny because the message that you had today is 444. I am protected. I know it looks backwards on the camera. It is what it is. So twice, just a reminder, you are protected. So if you guys are wondering if anyone's doing anything towards you, no. Negative thinking or certain situations that we don't have in our control can do those things too. Okay, books. Your life purpose. I've been saying this to you for years now, literally, Gemini. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritual based books. Now, it won't always be spiritual based books for all of you guys, but I feel like creativity is your forte. All right, or at least teaching, teaching others to do that as well. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Have an amazing weekend and week ahead, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.